Alright guys, today is a special day that you guys have been waiting for. It is the top 10 series. There's a lot of things I'm going to be talking about throughout the top 10 series, but that is okay. Today we're going to be talking about, or doing the top 10 LRs now. This is a different kind of top 10 LRs tier list. Now you're probably thinking, there's only going to be like one unit per list, but in fact, we have so many good like LRs throughout the entire year of 2020 that I think it's kind of impossible. Well, it's possible, it's not, but it's impossible to like figure out which unit goes, which LR is better. Well, you can literally see, but they have so many good things so many good qualities in each of the LRs that they release that it's kind of hard to tell who's better and who's not. So for this specific tier list, no, not tier list, for this specific top 10 list, there's going to be multiple units within a specific tier. So for example, in number 9, there could be 3 really good number 9s that live within the same range because maybe some of their aspects are pretty damn similar to each other. Well, pretty similar, but not really. But you'll see what I'm talking about when I'm doing this. So before we get started, we're going to talk about the honorable mentions. Yes, it's those units that are not within the top 10, but they're at least as good or almost as good as the top 10 units in the game, or top 10 LRs in the game. So one of the units I did want to bring into here, and it is going to be crazy, but it's going to be Spirit Bomb Goku. Yes, seriously, he's a very good unit, a very strong, amazing, top tier EZA. He has mostly every good quality that a free-to-play unit needs to have, except one thing. You need to consistently log in for 2,000 days, and I'm not gonna sit my butt down and wait some uncanny amount of days just to get over to 2,000 days. Personally, I think I'm like less than 600 days away. Well, I doubt anyone's gonna reach up to there except for those complete ass OGs. So that's the reason why I placed him at number 10. But he's very good. He's a very good EZA. It's just the fact that it takes a very long time to get this guy, including his EZA. So that's the reason why I put him at that spot. And just to let you guys know, I did make this ahead of time, so I definitely did look at it, but hopefully it does go well. Second is Vegito Blue. Yes, Vegito Blue. This LR Vegito Blue is actually very good. A strong free-to-play unit. Stacks attack and defense on his 12 key. Does a huge amount of damage on his 18 key. Is a great lead for super. Well, 3 keys 70%. Super class types. 3 keys 70%. It does take a while for us to actually get the unit, because yes, you can actually get his medals through the bottle shop, you can get his medals through the story events, but you'll need some units that need burst battle, and it might take a while. It probably might take at least 2 or 3 days to actually get him, but he's a very strong unit. Plus he has really good links, not gonna lie, and you can use him along with I believe you can use him with his TWAR, because it's base Vegito in his TWAR and it's Vegito Blue in his LR, so really, he does work really well, and he deserves to be an honorable mentions, or technically top 11 to 15, if you could say that. Next unit I do want to bring up, actually, is the most recently released unit released EZA that just came to global, and it's the LR Prime Battle Goku. Yes, this unit is super fantastic. Pretty much, he's a very strong unit. I could possibly just place him in number 10 if I felt like it, but you guys decide if you want him to be a number 10 or not. But obviously, I love his leader skill, 4 key, 90% to all super class, and 3 key to 70% on extreme class. Very, very well balanced. Yeah, very well balanced leader skill. He does actually support super class whenever he attacks first, I believe. And he also gives all allies 10% chance to crit after he does his ultra super. He gets attack and defense on his 12 key. He becomes a really good tank once he does that. Before, he used to be like complete almost utter trash, like second right at Piccolo, probably a little higher. but he's very good. You know what? I'm gonna put him at number 10. Personally, I love it. I love this guy. Plus he does ludicrous damage. Like, that's how good he is. Was it the fourth one I want to talk about, actually. I know it's a little too early for this guy to be a number 10, but I just want to leave it there because I had to think about it for a second. And I think he did deserve to be a number 10. Maybe a little higher, depends, but we'll have to see what you guys think. Next, I do want to talk about another unit. Who's also pretty recent, about a few months ago, but I'm going to be talking about where is he? The LR Hercule EZA, or LR Hercule in general. He's a very, very powerful unit. Well, not powerful, but he's a very utilized unit. If you guys don't know what he does, he's a 2-key, 100% to all types. Very strong unit. I wish I had him up already, but I guess I don't, so might as well. There are some aspects in this mechanic that do kind of slow him down a bit, but he's still very good. 1, he does stun. 2, he gets attack and defense by 50% for 3 turns. 3, he has a great chance to get 7 key and 77% attack. That's actually pretty nice. 4, he gets defense and key again, but it's only for 3 turns, but it's better than nothing. 5, he gets a 50% chance to dodge after getting hit. So this is actually a really good kind of passive, especially this passive is actually kind of similar to, was it Janemba's? Except that Janemba gains attack for 4 turns after receiving an attack, while this guy just gets dodge. This guy's really good. Plus he lowers attack by 22% for 3 turns. He's an amazing, solid free-to-play unit that everyone should obviously have. He's very good. And that's the reason why he's in the honorable mentions right here. The 5th one I wanted to talk about, actually, is one's going to be very disappointing, because I wish I put them in number 10, but I honestly didn't want to turn them down, but at the same time I feel like they should be mentioned in this video anyways. LR Go Frieza. Yes, this unit has aged pretty damn well in terms of what they can do, their leader skill, and how much ludicrous damage they put out. Like, I remember when they were initially released on 2018, they were like at the top of their game, over 7 million damage in just one hit. Bruh, you're telling me that no one else can do that? But that was 2018. This is 2020, 2 years later. Over 2 years later, what am I saying? This unit is still really good, actually. Great leader skill, better leader skill than Kaioken Blue Goku, if you have him. Plus, they actually get a higher attack stat when your enemies in attack down status, which is perfect for this unit, honestly. But I feel like they're more conditional, just because a conditional attack booster when it comes to lowering attack, because most enemies nowadays can't get their attack lowered. Well, mostly in Dokkan events, Infinite Dragon Ball History, Legendary Goku event, sometimes Battlefield. All 4 of those aspects do kind of hurt them a little bit. That's the reason why they're right at the honorable mentions. But they're still powerful. They're still a really great, powerful unit, and I do think they deserve to be mentioned at least like this much amount of time. So they're a good unit. Don't get me wrong, I love this unit. I don't even have them on my global nor my JP account. I would love to at least have 1 copy of them. So those are all the somewhat honorable mentions for this tier list, but now, not tier list, what am I saying, top 10 list. But now we can actually get started on the top 10 list. So number 10, probably one of the notable units that everyone loves, is the LR Go Bros, or some people would prefer to call it the LR Gohan and Goten. They're a super strong Dokkan Fest LR. If I just put Gohan right there. They are a great Goku's family lead and a siblings bond lead. Yes, I believe they're 4 key or 3 key per sibling bonds. I forget. Should be somewhere down here. Like I said, I should have had I should have had any of these units pulled up prior to this, but that's just me. Yeah, they're 4 key, 170% attack, and 150 across the board. Same thing with them, except they're 130. But they're great. Greatly raised attack for 1 turn on both their 12 and 18 key. That's amazing. Plus, they get, was it more attack and key per attack performed? They're already unstoppable. So I think their total is, was it 550 on their ultimate damage, 216% after 10 attacks. That's a lot. You're talking a unit that could do, I believe, up to 10 million once they reach up to that point. I have them with like 1 dupe, and they could do like, I believe, 5.8 million. That's already good, and pretty much a player that doesn't pull as many Dokkan Fest LRs as how many they want to, but they're still really freaking good. And their active skill, yeah, you need to be at least like 59% or less, and face only 1 enemy, but it's technically a lot better than nothing else really. And it does take a while if you plan on using them in Super Battle Road, so really I do like this unit a lot. They do a lot of damage, they have a great leader skill, they have a great passive, and they can do ludicrous damage after they do multiple attacks. So that's the reason why they're number 10. There's also a few more units that could be considered on the number 10 spot as well. And this is what I mean when there are multiple units in the same 10, 9, 8, 7, 6 block. And that, my friend, is the 3rd year anniversary units, the LR... Where are they? Do we not have them on here? Oh, that would be embarrassing if I didn't have them on here. Here they are. I was about to say, it would be very embarrassing if I didn't have them. There they are. Yep. These guys are very, very good. Yes, they have a great leader skill. I would say this unit, the Int Vegito is much better than the physical Gogeta, just because of the amount of units that are in their respective categories. But they're really good. They get 150% attack and defense, I believe, at the start of the turn, which is what they're made for. They fuse when they're 50% or below after 6 turns, I believe, which is the reason why they're brought down to number 10 spot. Plus, they do a good amount of damage to survive. Seriously. And honestly, I think they're both pretty much equaled out. But if you were to rank them amongst each other, I'd still say Int Goku and Vegeta are much better than the physical Goku and Vegeta. Personally, I don't want to make sure that people get screwed over. Here they are. And just to make sure that I'm somewhat right, I need to read all of this again. Yeah, Batara and the fusion categories, they did do pretty well in 2018, and they're over 2 years old already, which is insane. Plus, they did age pretty well, so I'm not gonna lie, they're very good. They do have the same kind of super tech mechanics, so there's no need to go over that. Plus, they get 2 key per rainbow key sphere. Let's keep that in mind. They get 2 key per rainbow key sphere, and that's on both of their passives. And the fusion conditions and Patara conditions kinda suck. That's the only thing that brings them down. It's just the conditions. Otherwise, their links, very good. When they fuse, they're much better. If you were to look at them in terms of mechanics, then like I said, Vegito is much better because he counters. They both fully restore HP. That's the thing. He's effective against all types, while he just counters. But it's better than nothing because they're both almost as equally as good. But like I said, Vegito's better. Vegito is technically better than Gogeta, but you guys can decide if you ever pull them. So I think that's pretty much it for the number 10 spot, right? Yup. Number 9. Number 9 is actually going to be not as obvious, but it will sound pretty similar once you see it. It's going to be Int LRS, and you guys know who this linking partner is. It's going to be the physical LRS. Now, where is he? Hold Hopefully, okay, there he is. Physical LRS and Incel. The reason why they're on the number 9 spot is because one, they're both really good when they're linked together. Like, not even joking, they're both super good when they link with each other. Both of them actually heal when they, no, Incel transforms when when Incel transforms, he fully heals. When Physical Cell is used, he isn't a complete AoE attacker in his 12 key, and then he does a good amount of damage in his 18 key. But the thing that really shines the most in both of them is that not even they alone can actually manage to survive because of their links. I believe they have like 5-6 links that work well together. And plus they work really well in Super Battle Road, I'm not gonna lie. I used them in my Time Travelers team and they freaking dominated Time Travelers Super Battle Road, and I believe they are well deserved to be on the number 9 spot, for sure. Plus do a ludicrous amount of damage. Where is he? This one. Yeah, so I believe they have the same links when they are in this form, so yep, Gentleman, Messenger from the Future, Big Bad Bosses. This guy has Shocking Speed, while this guy has Kamehameha, Ultimate Life Form, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. Literally, they have 6 links that go well together. It makes them a perfect unit. When this guy transforms, he heals. So technically this cell is much better than this cell. But because of the level link system, they're literally perfect for each other, 100%. One of the links do change, so he does get like 5 links to... He does share 5 links with this cell right after he transforms, but he's still good as usual. No doubt about it. Plus, he gets more attack and defense per an X amount of key spears, so up to 8 or more key spears gives him a total of, what is it? A 252 attack and defense, 252 attack and 208% defense. It's still really good. This guy, he's really good. He just gets, what's it? 1 key and 10% attack per existing enemy, so it's just useful for Super Battle Road, which by the way is not bad. But when you link him up with Cell, they're both way better. That's the reason why I put them in the number 9 spot. Number 8. Number 8. This one is gonna be a little weird, but there's only one unit on here, and it's gonna be Boo. Now, people will hate me for putting Boo on the number 8 spot, but I think he's pretty deserved to be a number 8, considering that this guy just released a few months ago. He is a Machin Power category lead, obviously, so, and Power Absorption, so they're both really good categories. Key 4, that's a good one, and then 130% and 130%. Then he stacks attack he stacks attack on his 12 key while he stacks defense on his 18 key. But the reason why he's really good is because he gets 1 key per type key spear, so you have to get the same amount of keys, type key like strength or AGL or whatever, same line of orbs that you get. You'll probably get up to like, I believe 10 if you get, no, more than 10 actually. Plus he recovers HP and he gets attack and defense at the start of turn, plus a medium chance to launch an additional super, which by the way is very good. Plus he has an easy transformation mechanic or active skill. All you have to do is be above 50% and start for the 4th turn, and then you're damn good to go. His links are super good because there's so many boos in the game, and plus since he does sleep Machin Power and Power Absorption with a mix of Machin boos in there, he becomes a really strong, well-balanced unit, and that's the reason why he deserves to be in the number 8 spot. Well, if you transform him, it's technically the same thing, except he gets recovery, has more attack and defense, raises attack for 1 turn on both his 12 and 18 key, he gets more key from the start of turn, he seals super attack for 5 turns, he gets an additional key per key spear obtained, which is awesome, then has the same medium chance to launch an additional attack that has a medium chance of becoming a super, but that's it. And he gets Big Bad Bosses. And he's on multiple categories, so pretty much a very, very strong unit. I highly recommend trying to get him again. If you didn't pull him, during the worldwide celebration, like I have. Alright, number 7. Number 7 is pretty much Majin Buu's counterpart. LR Strength Vegito, or LR Goku and Angel Vegeta. Both are very good in this case. Also recently released about a few months ago. Let's just get straight into it. They're a Battle of Wits category lead and Majin Buu Saga lead, and they're way better than before. They get attack and defense on both their 12 and 18 key, except the multipliers are different. They get 120% attack and defense at the start of turn. They reduce damage by 30%, which is great, because they're very useful for a lot of events. Actually, all of the content, so this guy is useful in general. They also get the same part of the passive as Buu. They get 1 key per type key spirit obtained, and they also have the same medium chance of launching an additional super attack. Their active skill is pretty... well, it takes a while for them to get their active skill ready, but it's a really good active skill. All you need to do is get HP to 37% or less, starting point of forward turn of battle. This active skill is way better than in Vegito's. That's the reason why they're up there. And their links are good, and they're on a lot of categories. Oh my goodness, my words! They're on a lot of categories, and they have pretty good stats. When they fuse, it's literally the same thing on here, except the links do change a little bit, and they do recover HP. Plus, this is a little different, so you get 150% attack and defense, and has a medium chance to perform a crits. This is very good, especially a unit that uses a lot of crit from their potential system. This unit is also good to crit because they have a built-in chance to crit. Plus he counters, and gets additional key just like Buu, and gets 5 key and foresees enemy super attack for 10 turns. It's a strong unit. It's a strong unit for multiple parts of the multiple pieces of content, such as Infinite Dragon Ball History, Legendary Goku Band, Super Battle Road. This guy's just useful in general, so that's the reason why he's up there. And he does a good amount of damage as well. I think like 4 or 5 million, which is pretty good. Let's be honest. We've seen units do more than that. Plus, they do ludicrous damage too. So that's the reason why he's up at number 7. There's also another unit on here, and it's the World Tournament Piccolo. Now, if you guys don't have him awakened to LR, I don't know what to tell you. Oh wait, that's me. Oh my god, I don't know what to say to myself. I don't know why I didn't have him up there, but... oh, wrong one. Is it Demon King Piccolo? Might as well. Let's see, Demon King Piccolo over here. Yep, here's this LR. He is a transforming unit as well. He does greatly raise defense on both his 12 and 18 key. He is a nuker as well, so he gets 6,000 attack per attack key spear. Reduces damage by 50% with 5 more key spears, which is great because he does actually change key to tech key spears. And well, it is a little weird how they actually did his transformation conditions, but all you need to, well, is it transformation? No, it's just rejuvenation. But the first part of his condition takes a really long time, but the only way to make it faster is if you're facing any one of these categories. That's all you need to do. But his links are pretty good if you link him up with, I don't know, any other Piccolo unit in the game or any Dragon Ball Saga unit in the game. This definitely does work pretty well. Plus, he's very useful on Super Battle Road and or any longer events, like I said, Legendary Goku event or the Infinite Dragon Ball History event, or possibly, you know, Battlefield as well. But he's very good, and plus he's a great lead for Terrifying Conquerors, because Terrifying Conquerors is a great category for him to be on. So that's the reason why he's on there. And he also does. Even though he does less damage than Goku and Vegeta, I feel like his utility overall is so good that there are no drawbacks to whatever he has. Plus, I think he's much better in here. Yeah, he is much better in here. Yeah, he gets, well, even though he has a guaranteed damage reduction, he'll have to get more damage. Wait, no, reduces damage by 50% with 5 or key spirit starting from the 6th turn. Yeah, he has guaranteed damage reduction and then gets it again right after the 6th turn. So yeah, he's pretty good. Very well balanced unit in here. Is a great lead, free to play lead for Terrifying Conquerors. And he's well balanced. That's it. That's all you need to know. And this guy has aged pretty well so far. Next up is the number 6 spot. There's 2 units on this spot, so let's just get this over with. We got regen. Now, I don't even know where to start with this guy. regen is a literal powerhouse. He's the only unit in the game that leads the Universe 11 tag, or Universe 11 category, which is very small, considering there's only Jiren, there's only Dispo, there's only Topo, and that's it. But he does lead a Universal Survival Cycle, which is nice, you know. But we didn't need another one. We already have, like, I don't know, 3, I believe? And this guy's considered the 3rd one. But he's still very good. He gets an automatic 200% attack and defense, which, by the way, is a huge attack and defensive buff, considering it's only a standard 200% flat boost. No other conditions. He's a strong powerhouse right there. So I think he does like 6 million? I don't remember. I did do a showcase on him. I need to look over him again. But he's definitely a strong powerhouse. He gets 1 key for every attack received up to a max of 5 key, which is awesome because that's what makes him really good. He's effective against all types when an enemy's an attack down or defense down status, which isn't too, well, it's not as common as it used to be before. Usually you don't see as often in Dokkan events because there are some events that are, or enemies that are resistant to attack down or defense down. That's the reason why he doesn't get this part of his passive often. But it could work in the Legendary Goku event. It's just that during the later stages you won't be able to do this. You won't be able to do any of this or lower well, you can lower defense actually. You just can't lower attack, which is fine honestly. Which is the reason. That's the reason why he's pretty much good. Plus he's stunned. He does crits on stunned enemies, which by the way, it's literally SCR Jiren's passive, but in a more of a strong powerhouse LR. Plus, he has a great active skill. All you need to do is I believe he needs to get hit 5 times. He has to. If he dodges, that doesn't count. Which kind of sucks because really he's a great unit. He gets 30% attack and defense. All enemies lower attack and defense by 30%, and stuns him per 1 turn. It's a great active skill, and I like it. But if this guy doesn't get hit, or you defeat the enemy too quickly, then this active skill is almost as useless as trying to survive. Which this would be very useful for SBR because you can actually stun in there. You can lower attack and defense in there, so it wouldn't matter. But if you're dealing with like super long events, or at least events that are quick based, this passive is almost useless. But this is a very strong passive. Plus, he has really great links. Was it Tournament of Power, Shocking Speed? Yep, in Fire, Godly Power, First Battle, Legendary Power. A very strong link set. He's in a good amount of categories, and he has good stats. So overall, this guy's very good. He's very good, and I like him. So that's the reason why he's at number 6. I did say I have another one. Yep. The other unit that's on the number 6 spot is, where is he? Boo, yada yada yada. He is right over. Am I blind? Well, I'll just tell you anyways. It's Physical Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, and I hope I have him. There we go. I saw him. He's in the number 6 spot. The reason why I do like this unit in general, well, you're gonna be hearing this because actually, I don't remember why I actually chose this guy as number 6. It's probably because of what he does. Let me just go over him one more. Let's see. So he's worthy rivals, keep for 150%. So yeah, he's a good lead for worthy rivals. Okay, so he raises defense and then greatly lowers defense. This is one of the other summonable units that introduces the unit super attack mechanic. Well, one of the very first ones, in fact. Because he greatly raises attack for one turn, massively lowers defense. It's a pretty good one. All you need to do is just get a Goku within the Majin Buu Saika category, and have 18 or more ki, and then you're good to go. It's actually not that hard. Plus, he gains additional 4% attack and defense each time ki raises up by 1 up to a max of 70%. So it's not that hard, honestly, because for every orb you get, he gets 4% attack and defense on top of the 70% attack and defense that he gets. Plus, he gets 3 ki when there's a Goku within the Majin Buu Saga category lead, so technically he gains 6 ki because of this and this. So really, his 18 ki is going to be so much easier to get. Plus, the unit super attack is ludicrous, it's disgusting. His active skill is also really good. He can only activate this when there is a Goku in the Majin Buu Saga, which is basically what you need throughout the entirety of the within his rotation. You need to keep him within the rotation. You need to keep a Goku in the Majin Buu Saga category in order to get his full utility working. Which in his active skill, it's very good. He only gets 1 ki, 15% attack, 78% defense per turn, but it's only activated during the 3rd turn from the start of battle, which is great. He has good links, obviously, as I was saying. He has great he's in a good amount of categories, a lot of them actually, and he has good stats. And he does, like, I think, was it 6, 7 million? 8 million? That's the reason why he's that good. And like I said, he's very useful. So that's the reason why he's up there. Number 5. Oh my god, I almost said number 7. Number 5. Okay, so it's 2 units that you actually guys know and pretty much recall. We'll start with the number 5 spot. It's Gohan. Gohan's at number 5. You guys are probably thinking, why is he on number 5? He's a good Kamehameha lead, which there's a lot of units on there, and yet we don't have support for them. It's very embarrassing. Second, he does stack defense on both his 12 and 18 ki. Third, when he transforms, okay. The only reason why I placed him on number 5 is because of his transformation mechanic. His active skill mechanic just brings him down to the brink of hell. Like, I swear. Why would they make a passive so goddamn bad? That's even worse than the 3rd year LRs. I'm gonna be honest right now, it's kind of worse than the 3rd year LRs, because really nothing goes well with that. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, his active skill basically is this. So, Awakens can only be activated when HP is 50% or less. Okay, that could have been good right there. But you need to have Android 16 on the team. And there's no turn restriction for this guy. Or you need to have the same HP restriction, except that there needs to be an Android's category ally or enemy starting from the 5th turn. Okay. It's not bad. It's just that you need an Android's category ally, enemy, or an Android 16 on your team. Well, you need to have an Android's category ally or an Android 16 on your team. Or you need an Android enemy. But do you see what I'm thinking here? It's gonna take you a while. If you don't have Android 16, and they want you to run this guy on the Android / Cell Saga team, not gonna lie, they want you to run him on there. But not many people are gonna run that for sure, which is the reason why I don't use it as often as I want to. But he's so good, but they blocked him from, they almost literally like 80-70% blocked him from just transforming or using it as an active skill because of this. But he's very good once he transforms. He's literally almost similar to Gohan, the Super Saiyan 2 Tech Gohan. 20% attack, 70% defense per ki sphere obtained. Gets additional ki per ki sphere. Randomly changes a certain type to Rainbow when facing one enemy. Gets an additional 15% when launching this Ultra Super, and your team has Super Saiyan Goku in the rotation. Has great links. He is the only unit in the game that has legit, I think like over 15 categories in this card only. That's something you don't see every day. So that's the reason why this is probably one of the reasons why he's good, that he deserves to be up there in the number 5 spot. Is not because he just stacks attack, and it's not the fact that he just stacks defense on both his 12 and 18 key. It's the fact that he has a great passive, which is good, is very good. But the only reason why he's good is because he's on 14, 15 categories in the goddamn game. Plus he has good stats. So that's the reason why he's that good. And there's nothing else that can stop him. I think he can do like 6 million, I believe? 4, 5, 6 million around that range. But he's very, very good. And Kamehameha category is still good. And has aged really well. That's the reason why he's up there. There's also another unit in the number 5 spot. And that, my friends, is LR, Kale, and Caulifla. Where the hell are they? Right here. The 2 bays of the LR Sentry. This unit has aged pretty damn gracefully. If you guys don't know what they do, they are a Joint Forces sub-league key 3 130% all stats. They do stack defense. But that's not just a good thing about them. The good thing about them is the fact that they dodge, right? Where's it? Yeah, they have a chance to evade enemies' attack, including super attack, by 6%, up to a max of 66% per attack performed. So whenever they attack, they get 6% more dodge chance, which is great. They also get 6 key after 6 attacks, so they're pretty much already at their 18 key by that time. But here's the good part about them. They get 66% attack and defense. They launch an additional attack, a guaranteed attack. It's not a super though, which sucks, but it's better than nothing. But the fun part is, they get 10% attack per Universe 6, Joint Forces or Pure Saiyans category ally on the team. So it's a total of like 70%, I believe. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. Another thing to quote is the fact that they also launch an additional super when there is a Universal Survival Saga or a Pure Saiyans category enemy. So I think that will give them one from their passive, one from their one from their third part of the passive, so 2, plus their additional attack from their potential system, so that technically counts as 3 additional attacks, plus their main super attack, so it's actually 4 super attacks, which basically gets them closer to giving them more key, which is great, because they also stack defense, so they're erasing 4 times the amount of defense that they already initially had prior to their super attack, which is great. Plus they're on pretty good amount of categories, and they do link well with the LR Blue Boys, which let me spoil the fun for you. I'm going to be talking about them today. But they're very good. They have good links, good categories, good stats. Alright, so let me try this again. Where was I? Oh yeah. They are good amount of categories, they have good stats. LR, Kale, and Caulifla have aged pretty well. Ever since their initial releases, well, for global it's been about a whole year. For JP, it's literally over a year and a half already, so they're just good. They're really good up there. And they do a good amount of damage, I think like 4 to 6 million around there. So that's the reason why they're good, plus they dodge. And they're really good for long events. And Super Battle Road, and Battlefield, and pretty much every other piece of content in the game. That's the reason why they're number 5. But the only thing that kind of brings them down is their leader skill, which they are a good sub-lead, but there is a better one. Even though that unit is at least a little higher than they are. They're still number 5 on the list. Number 4, it's gonna surprise you a little bit. It's going to be almost as obvious as you think it is, so let's just start with this one. Number 4, Frieza. I don't think there's any need to just go into his info. He's a great free-to-play extreme lead. He does ludicrous damage, literally ludicrous damage, because he gets ki from being in the first or third slot, which is, I think he's too strong to be in the third slot, but he's too strong to be in the first slot either. Plus, he has great links that link so well. in the Terrifying Conquerors, Wicked Bloodline, all the cooler Frieza links. It's ludicrous. He also used to be trash along with the Prime Battle Goku, but now he's like, wow. That's the reason why he's up there. So, no need to talk about him. He has good links, good stats, does literally ludicrous damage, and he's very useful for majority of the content in the game. So, or at least all the content in the game. So that's the reason why he's up there. Another unit I did want to talk about is where is he? LRS. Reason why? One, he does how much damage exactly? I think like a max up 12 million. Two, he literally gets attack for every key bar. And three, he's a realm of gods lead, I believe. Is he realm of gods or is he future? I forgot. Zamasu. Yeah, I forgot. Goku Black is Zamasu. Is he future? Yeah, he's a future Saga lead, which is fine. He does greatly raise defense on both his 12 and 18 key. Recovers HP. Gets rage, which is a rage thing, just like beerus. Plus, he has good links. He's on good categories, and he has good stats. That's the reason why he's up there. Number 3, there's 4 units on here. Now I know people are going to be disappointed in the number 3 spot because I'm pretty sure there's units going to be disappointed in multiple spots. And shoot, I'm gonna be right back for a bit. So part 3, I'm trying to get this whole thing together. Let's see what I'm going at. Okay, Goku Black is very, very good. Gets rage, has really good links, all those good categories, realm of gods, Patara, future time travelers. I don't know about mind and body erosion. I need to look at that later on. But Kamehameha is good as well. And he does have good links. Big Bad Bosses is one of them. Fierce Battle, Legendary Power, Kamehameha, Super Saiyan. All those links, it's just ludicrous. Great raised defense. That's the reason why he's so good. Is because he gets attack for every key bar, plus 2 more key for when he does the final blow. That's crazy. And when he's in rage mode, he doesn't get hit. Well, he doesn't get hurt because he's in rage mode. It's similar to giant form, but you know what I'm talking about. That's the reason why he's number 4. Number 3. How many units are in number 3? There are 4 units in number 3. And I'm gonna talk about them one by one. People are going to be disappointed by this. Yeah, it's kind of disappointing that he's at number 3, but I kind of like the fact that he's number 3 because one, the reason why he's at number 3 is because one, he is a good movie hero sublead, so that's a good thing. Second, he's a better nuker than the Int Gohan. So I feel bad for the Int Gohan that replaced, but it's actually damn worth it. And this is the 3rd Super Saiyan 2. This is technically the 3rd Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, but not really. No. We only need a standalone Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, so this is kind of perfect. Plus he's a good tech lead. He raises attack and defense, or defense on both his 12 and 18 key, but he also lowers defense, which is great. He gets an additional key, just like the Int Gohan. He gets 7% attack and defense. I think the Int Gohan just gained attack and not defense, which is fine, because this guy is much better. Plus, his freaking passive is so long, I don't even know where to begin. You just basically, if you get an Ultra Super, he does more stuff. That's it. Yeah, he does more stuff if it's Ultra Super, and then if you have a Goku's in the movie heroes, then he'll do more damage. That's pretty much the entirety of this guy. He just does ludicrous damage in one single sitting. That's the reason why he's that good. Plus he gets defense. He also gets 12 key, 59% attack, with the same conditions as this part of the passive. That's the reason why he's that good. He's literally a one-shotter. If you really want to finish off the fight, he's a literal one-shotter that could destroy pretty much anything at the biggest cost. I think he could do like 23 million at max is what I've seen so far. I haven't truly tested him out yet. Plus he has the same links as the LRS Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, except he has Shattering the Limit and not Fierce Battle, which would have made him so much better if they gave him a Fierce Battle. But you know. Plus he's obviously on all these categories, so it really doesn't matter. It kind of sucks that he doesn't have Kamehameha, but yeah, one less category isn't too bad because it's Gohan, and everyone loves Gohan. His stats are good. His total buff from his active skill, I think, it doesn't say. Okay, right here, he's a 445% attack. Well, I think in before his active skill, I think it's like 300 something, but it's huge. It's a huge buff for the movie heroes category, and that's why he's in number 3. Next one, obviously you guys know his best linking partner is in he has a really good linking partner, and this is the wrong one that I'm looking for. I'll just show you first of all. Where is he? It is the AGL Spirit Bomb Goku, Super Saiyan Spirit Bomb Goku, and where is he? He's gotta be in here somewhere. Am I blind? Oh, it's right here. Oh my god, stop it. No. This guy is just really good because, one, he's a movie heroes lead. Is he a movie? No, Super Saiyan lead. There we go. Super Saiyan, not movie heroes. It's that's only Gohan. But the reason why he's so good is that I need to look at him. I haven't fully looked at him for too long, but this is, oh my god. There we go. The reason why he's so good is because he just raises defense on his 12 key, which makes him good. He steals super attack on his 18 key, lowers attack and defense on his 18 key, but he also gets 2 key per Rainbow Key Sphere, gets 7% attack and defense per Key Sphere, getting an additional 7% per Super Saiyan's category ally in the same rotation, so it's a total of 21%, because he gets 7% for himself, and then 14% for the other two. And he has really good links. He has really similar links to similar links to Super Saiyan 2 Tech Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Plus he has really good categories, including the new Connected Hopes category. It has really good stats, and that's pretty much it about him. Plus he does ludicrous damage. I think he does like 10 million base, I believe, which is insane. Plus he's a good sub lead for the Super Saiyan's category. And there's another one in here, and it's LR Turles. So where's LR Turles? Right here. The reason why he's so good is because one, he's a Terrifying Conqueror sub lead. Two, he supports Terrifying Conquerors. I think it's like 3 key 30%. And he does work well with his TUR. So you bring his TUR and this guy into play, it works so well together. Plus he links well with Cooler. It's non-stop destruction. Plus he stuns on his 12 and 18 key. And he has really good animations. And he's very useful in SBR, Material Goku event, Infinite Dragon Ball History, and so forth. Plus Battlefield, if you were to count that. So that's the reason why he's that good. The last one that goes on there are these boys. Yeah, the one that just released on Global is they're technically number 3 on the spot because they do additionals. They have a decent leader skill. I don't think their leader skill makes them shine the most. I think it's their passive that shines the most because they have good links, and these guys link up with Kale and Khalifa pretty well. They do additionals, which is good. Their active skill is literally a glass cannon, but they are powerful as hell. That's the reason why they're so good. And like I said, they do multiple additionals per Rainbow Key Spear. So I think it's like 3 Rainbow Key Spears. Yeah, you only need 3 Rainbow Key Spears to get all their additionals. So that's the reason why they're good. Plus you get crit per rainbow key spheres up to a total of 35%, I believe. So that's the reason why they're good. Plus they do ludicrous damage as well. Number two, I think you guys are gonna like that. Number 2 is actually gonna be Gogeta and Vegito. The reason why they're up there is because 1, they both lead a really powerful category. 2, they also lead their secondary leader skills are very good. Gogeta being fusion while Vegito being Patara. 3, let me see this right now. They both literally have the same passive before they transform. 4, they both have their differences. So if you guys are hungry power crackheads, Gogeta would be your best bet, because he gets 5 key at an instant, which means that he'll get his ultra super attack pretty easily compared to Vegito. For those that like taking their time, personally I think this would be the ranking in the number 2 spot. But if you guys were to actually rank with it by best utility, I think Vegito would take this. I would think Vegito would take the spot right here. That's the best number 2 spot, because 1, his category is so much better compared to Vegito's. Well, in terms of what he has in his kit. 2, there are more Vegitos in the game than Gogetas. And 3, I feel like he has a better chance of getting additionals in this one, but I'm not sure. But they also dodge in the 3rd slot, so that's the reason why. Plus, they're really good Dokkan Fast LRs, and they just came back on Global, so if you did not get them on Global, now is your chance. And now, the one that we all been waiting for, the number 1 spot. Let's not keep this any further. Goku. Number 1. Goku is number 1, no matter what, because 1, he's super well balanced. He dodges, he has a great chance to dodge, he gets ki whenever he dodges, and then when he attacks, he gains attack. I believe he gains attack. No, he stacks attack, I believe. Hold on. Yeah. No, what am I doing? I can just go back. It should be down here somewhere. There we go. Let's see. Yep, has a great chance to dodge for the 7 turns from the start of turn, gets a high chance to evade enemy's attack turning from the 8th turn, gains an additional key up to 7, and attack and defense plus 11% up to 77% with each attack evaded. So this guy is just ludicrously pretty much the best balanced unit in the game. Plus he disables enemy's guard, which is insane. Plus he has really good links, and he's UI Goku. Plus he's a good Realm of God sub lead if you really need him for SPR and stuff. He's very necessary. Yeah, there's nothing else to talk about him besides he's pretty much the best unit in the game. But that's pretty much it. I think I did forget to add some units in here. Bepan. I should have added Bepan into here, because I forgot about the fact that she is a great support. She's the one that's starting all the great support, 33% attack whenever she activates her active skill. She heals on her super attack, and she guards. So she actually reduces damage by 50% with the high chance to do that, but all in all, I think she has aged so well that's made all the other supports in the game look like she literally looks like she's on par with pretty much every other support in the game. That's the reason why she's that good. Even though she doesn't do that much damage, she's very good. So I think that's it. This is the top 10 list. If you were to actually look at this as the top 10, which units are in the top 10, I'd personally say any units that are on like the far left, if I were to rank them. So I guess this way, any units that are like on the far left would be considered the top 10 units in the game, personally, in my opinion. But you guys decide what is considered the top 10 or not. This is what I personally believe is the top 10. Multiple units are within the same realm that definitely work. Well, that definitely have a good amount of usage for everything that's happening in Dokkan and so forth. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below on what you guys think is your top 10 list for 2020 in the LRS section, obviously, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.